Considering that majority of Kenyans spend over 50% of their earnings on food alone, these rates have increased food insecurity and living costs in the country, pushing Kenyans to a worrying economic corner. All these factors have left the country grappling with food insecurity, which has turned out to be a big impediment to the economic growth. It is for this reason that Amiran partnered with AIC in taking the Amiran Farmers kit to AIC Children Home in Makueni.
Come for the small children here to bring them the tools, not only for food, for providing food and to teach them, but we're also coming here to show that it could be different. So bringing this to Makueni to show that in the dry places, in places where you have very good people, hard-working people, people of Makueni that can change their own lives if they have the knowledge, if they have the direction how to do it, the do-how or the know-how, and with the right inputs that we as Amiran are providing.
With the program supporting 600 children in different children homes and 2,260 in the community-based program, the ever-rising food prices have made it expensive to provide the required nutrition to the children.
A few years ago, our partner had to change, and now the money that we are receiving for sponsors were only targeted into paying school fees to our children, but the food was not catered for, and we were having children in the homes, and therefore we needed to actually produce food for our children. So that's when the concept of food security came into our mind, that we can produce food from our homes so that our children should eat and the surplus can be sold so that we can have the supplement on what we are lacking.
The kit has already proven that it is a reliable way of practicing agribusiness, with Amiran farmers making an income far higher than the original investment. Designed to improve the yields, it has also contributed greatly to water conservation, especially in dry areas.
You know, initially the community view us as a burden because we are having orphans, and if there's no food, we go to them. Right now, the community is seeing us as an answer to their problem because they can buy from us. They cannot import food. Like where we are, they actually get vegetables from very far. Right now, they can get vegetables from here. It is also giving us income. At the moment, we have not quantified because we are just starting, but we are expecting to produce at least 200,000 200,000 surplus from what we will be selling. So that is quite a lot of money after we have eaten.
The beauty of the Amiran Farmer Kit concept is that the farmer creates money in a sustainable way, season after season. Some of the money he puts aside to buy Amiran refill kit, but the rest he just uses it for his needs, for the education, for other foods, for whatever he wants.
At a cost of around 360,000, a farmer will get the kit, which operates on drip irrigation system. To accommodate average small-scale farmers and ensuring that they get this kit, Amiran has partnered with financial institutions to help raise funds for acquiring the kit.
Equity Bank was the first partner, cooperative bank that can provide loans. Kenya Women Finance Trust, SWIFT, also finds. Now with the Kenya Commercial Bank we are starting also to do. The banks are willing to provide, and the more success we have, and we have high success rate, the more banks are willing to give loans for the people, for the grassroots people, because they see the risk is very minimal.
However, with what has been achieved by Amiran since its inception, Deputy Managing Director Yarif Kedar says that it has not been a smooth sail for the company, which is fighting tooth and nail to ensure food security is attained in the country.
Sometimes group dynamics, that people come with the mentality that they say, I'm not used to work or to do, let me do the things I'm used to it. And they are not engaging themselves, not committing themselves. So if someone is not committed, let him not do it. The other challenge is the water. So if there is no water, you can't grow. The third challenge that we are facing is a disease in the soil that is called bacterial wilt. Nobody in the world actually has given a solution for small-scale farmers. We in Kenya In Amiran, we did a lot of research, a lot of practice, and we managed to find ways for the small-scale farmer to grow, although bacterial wilt is in his soil.
Though Kenya has been feted as one of the best agricultural hubs in Africa, the country still experiences food deficit, leading to her importing over 20% of her national food requirement annually, something that Yarif says can simply be solved.
Kenya people are very, very smart people, and they are all over Africa. The problem is that they don't always have the knowledge. And once they have the knowledge, how to implement it, it's not there. In Kenya, there are many substandard products. Many substandard products that people are using because they don't know that it's not good for them. They will not lift themselves up.
This clearly indicates how poor policies have largely affected the sector, which calls for private investors and the government to pay a keen interest in food production and distribution ventures.
The future, more industrialized, taking these things to make more industry in Kenya. This industry should be exported either for fresh or preserved or dried, or different ways of industry. And this is the vision, and this industry not only providing to hard places in Africa, in Kenya, but also exporting to Europe, to the United States, and Kenya being the food hub for many other countries in the world, and it's possible.
Despite agriculture being a major contributor of the country's GDP, dependence on rain-fed farming has been affected by changing rain patterns. Experts are also of the opinion that significant economic growth can only be achieved if Kenya attains improved agricultural productivity through investment in rural infrastructure, agricultural research and extension, irrigation and appropriate price incentives. Creating the necessary conditions for the development of food and nutrition strategies requires collaboration among a variety of new actors working in the fields of food technology, industrial development, consumer advocacy, labor standards, education, health and regulation.